Good morning, traders. Welcome to another episode of Cloud Chart Trading. It's Richard Miller here, and it's the 2nd of November. I'd like to do a NASDAQ 100 Ichimoku Cloud Chart market review in view of the recent price action. We'll kick off with the daily chart, and we can see we sliced right through the bottom end cloud chart support level here. So the outlook changed from bullish to bearish since price action is below the cloud, and price action below the cloud is bearish. Price action above the cloud is bullish from an Ichimoku Cloud Chart perspective. Now the market sold off, and it managed to find support in and around old cloud chart support levels, as well as levels in and around the September low. We can see the September low here is still some downside risk to the 10,798 level, so there's a couple of points still in the about 200-300 points to the downside, with significant downside risk to 10,547. So this level, if the COVID infections and the election risk persists, then we might test the 10,547 level. So critical week ahead for the NASDAQ to regain support in and around this whole cluster of top end cloud chart, as well as September lows. These levels are a critical level. Downside risk highlighted by the front end of the cloud twisting to the downside, so we might see further downside if support does not come into the market this week. So absolutely critical for the NASDAQ to rebound from these current levels that's being tested. If we go to the weekly, we can see there's still some significant downside risk back down to 10,547, which is the standard line or the baseline of the cloud. And we're currently testing the top end of the front cloud for support. So do note that we've also had a NASDAQ and MACD sell signal on the weekly, so there's significant downside risk. Market seems to have been making a double top, but the NASDAQ got pretty extended after this rally. The initial buy point was this rebound at the bottom end of the cloud in March, so we've had a tremendous rally on the back of that. So now the market's consolidating these gains, and the front end of the cloud here give you an idea as to where the support levels are. 11,000 and then 10.8. 10.6552, 10.547 front end cloud chart support levels. So there is some downside risk in this market. 2 down weeks, critical to see if we're going to have a 4th down week and perhaps a relief rally, but there is downside risk on a weekly chart to 10.547. So watch out to see if we're going to get to these levels. That's the July lows. So watch out. There's some significant downside risk if support at the front end of the cloud fails. That's the catalyst to look out for. So we long a swing trade for a relief rally and post-election, but if support fails, then we're going to go short into that correction back down to the key September and June lows. Turning to the daily, just once again to catch those levels: 10.089 and at 10.988 and 10.857. So there's a whole cluster of potential support here. But do note we have a MACD sell signal here, so we are trying to trade counter trend or catching a falling knife, so to speak. Position trade, the trade idea here is a swing trade from these support levels back up to the bottom end of the cloud, which is now the new resistance level, and this front cloud resistance level here, 11,528, is also a significant resistance level. More from a swing trade perspective, we look at the 4-hour chart, and we can see we're testing the bottom end of the cloud chart shadow, which is this level here at 11,000, is a significant support level. So it will be interesting to see if we get that rebound from that level. Fail that, we're going to go dip back into these September lows here. You can see there's a whole cluster of lows here, potential lows. So we could see the election hit these levels and then rebound from there. MACD sell signal up here on the top end of the cloud, so that short trade worked out well. But we failed to find support at the bottom end of the cloud and its front cloud support level. So the significant level to watch out for on the weekly is this front cloud level here. 11,439 support never held, so that's a new resistance zone, and that's also the target if we get a rebound, a high volume up day in and around these levels. That's the target, upside target, the bottom end of the cloud then on the 4-hour cloud chart. So looking very closely to see if we're going to get this rebound this week in and around this whole cluster of 11,000, 10,988, 10,857 and 1,800, basically 7,998. These are critical levels to watch out for potential rebound. But so far, market in a little bit of trouble. Price action below the cloud is bearish on the 4-hour. We've got price action below the cloud on the daily, so the market seems to be rolling over on a daily basis. But so far, the weekly is still above the cloud, but with significant downside risk to the front cloud support levels. Until next time, happy trading.